China has unveiled a new class of so-called dirt-cheap missiles, heightening global concern as fears of a potential invasion of Taiwan continue to rise and regional tensions deepen. The private aerospace company Lincoln Tianqing Technology has released a dramatic video clip showing its YKJ-1000 hypersonic missile launching from a container and striking a designated target with precision on a remote testing range. According to the company, China began full-scale production of these new hypersonic glide missiles last week, moving rapidly into mass manufacture after completing a series of successful flight trials and performance tests. The YKJ-1000 has been nicknamed the cement-coated missile because it reportedly uses low-cost civilian-grade materials such as foamed concrete and commercial components in its outer layers, sharply cutting costs while maintaining high-speed performance. Company chairman Wang has said that the YKJ-1000 project showcases China's growing industrial strength and the deepening integration between its civilian tech sector and national defense industry, signaling a new phase in its military modernization drive. Wang Yudong, chairman of Lincoln Tianqing Technology, said, and I quote, "Behind this achievement lies a systemic transformation involving R&D philosophy, supply chain organization, storage and maintenance methods, as well as management and procurement models. It represents a process of integrating national defense technology with broader societal industrial capabilities." The missile demonstrates that China can leverage its vast civilian manufacturing base to transform ordinary industrial capacity into relatively cheap yet highly advanced weapons, potentially changing how future conflicts are supplied and fought. Analysts say the YKJ-1000 is estimated to cost around 40 times less than an American SM-6 interceptor, meaning China could theoretically produce and deploy these hypersonic missiles in far greater numbers, overwhelming more expensive Western defenses over time. Estimated at just $99,000 per missile, China's YKJ-1000 comes in at a fraction of the price of its American rivals. By comparison, a single US SM-6 interceptor costs about $4.1 million. The THAAD interceptor is even more expensive, with each missile priced somewhere between $12 and $15 million. And the Patriot PAC-3 comes in at roughly $3.7 to $4.2 million per shot. Experts say this ultra-low-cost missile could dramatically empower smaller nations, giving them access to advanced hypersonic strike capability at a price they can actually afford if China ever decides to export it abroad. Wei Dongshu, a military commentator, said, and I quote, "If this missile were introduced on the international defense market, it would be formidably competitive. Many nations have yet to develop their own hypersonic missiles. With its long range, high destructive power, and strong penetration capability, would likely become a hot commodity due to its dirt-cheap price." Analysts warn that these new low-cost hypersonic missiles could reshape the global strategic balance, giving China and its partners a powerful tool to threaten even the most advanced warships and carrier groups at relatively low cost. Some experts say the United States may be forced to rethink its entire regional posture if countries like Venezuela were to acquire these Chinese missiles, as a cheaper offensive arsenal could complicate US naval operations close to their shores. Recent Houthi attacks in the Red Sea have already shown how swarms of relatively cheap missiles and drones can strain US defenses, forcing warships to fire interceptors that cost millions of dollars per shot. The war in Ukraine revealed a similar pattern, with mass use of low-cost drones and loitering munitions steadily burning through expensive air defense missiles. Experts note that if weapons like the YKJ-1000 are launched in large volleys, the sheer number of incoming targets could overwhelm even the best-funded defense systems, turning affordability and mass production into a decisive advantage on future battlefields.